I'm recording this to show the problem that I'm having with the RX-V673. What it is with the net radio and with the Pandora is that you can go into basically any of these and start playing it. After the short delay, it'll start streaming the radio station, and it only plays for a short period of time before it just completely goes dead essentially. This is hooked up with to a gigabit router, so it has plenty of bandwidth. We have a cable internet connection, 30 megabits per second. This is the third different LAN cable that I've tried. That was one of the suggestions that customer support's already offered. I've also reset the system, done the system reset on it. So I don't know if either of those are issues, but it's strange in the way that it fails. So there it goes. It's failed. It doesn't say buffering or anything. Sometimes it'll say buffering at the bottom, sometimes it won't. This time it didn't. It'll stay on this screen 5-10 minutes, and then it'll immediately start playing the next radio station in my bookmarks. If I click the back button on the remote, point at the thing, and go to a different web radio station, it'll immediately start buffering it, start playing that one. Going over to the computer, I can look at the log for the router, and it shows no activity there. So the receiver hasn't lost its internet connection, and it hasn't tried to reconnect. So now this one has stopped playing after 10 seconds. And then, so hit back, go down, try a new station. It seems like it buffers it for 30 seconds to a minute and a half, and then it just never attempts to do the same thing again. It never continues to stream it. That seems like what it does in the net radio, at least. However, in Pandora it will play one or two whole songs, and then it'll suddenly completely freeze. When it freezes in Pandora, it says access error, but it doesn't say no connection like it does if you unplug it or anything like that. And if you back out of Pandora and go back into it, it'll start playing no problem. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly what's the issue here. I've tried direct connecting to the modem instead of through the router. I've also tried to do some stuff with the static IP, but nothing I've done has had any effect on this problem, so I'm hoping that someone out there has a solution. And I do have a Grace internet radio, which plays all the stations that I try to play here without any issues. None of this random freezing at all. So I think that kind of eliminates the streams that I'm picking to try to play. Although I've tried quite a few more than I have listed here, just in hopes of finding something that I'll play to try to figure out the one variable that's causing it to do this freezing thing.